Hello and welcome back to StarConflict tutorials. Open space simulators are a genre of its own, boasting a huge legion of loyal fans. Looks like these fans were the driving force behind the latest major update that significantly expands the open space portion of the game. In the Undock mode, the players get access to a huge open map divided into numerous sectors. Sectors are linked by gates. Inside these sectors are space stations, asteroids, minor space junk, and pilots during their routines. What are these routines? This is what we're going to look at in this video. Well, what do you do in open space? Someone else's trophies. If you're a total greenhorn and your hangar has only a couple of ships, then your combat effectiveness in open space amounts to very little, but as long as you stay in your space stations, you should be safe. Every once in a while, each sector is invaded by NPC pirates, while NPC defenders from space stations engage this threat and will eventually turn all those pesky attackers into space wrecks. Now, that former battleground will be filled with loot containers. If you're careful enough, you can try and salvage those containers, then track back to the base to store the loot away. Quests. Story quests are available to players of all levels. Just open your map and look for blue exclamation marks. There you will find quests, which, should you fulfill, will yield you rewards. If the mission is too tough, you can invite a friend to help via the chat. When you need to take down one or several ships, it does not matter who lands the final hit. You can just provide fire support to be registered as a player participating in the quest. Daily quests. Daily quests are a special kind of quests that marked on the map with yellow exclamation marks. If you want to level up fast, then you will do well to perform daily quests. Just log in once a day, do those dailies, and you're all set. For example, let's imagine that you have left your fleet in New Eden. Then you perform a couple of missions there first. After that, you move over to Mendez 8. Do the missions there. Finally, you go to Guardian 17 and do the missions there as well. That's it. You just have performed your daily quests and then some. You can now go PvP or PvE battles to get bonus loot for daily combat victory. See? In a very short time you can do most missions, get some loot, and level up your loyalty, which will surely come in handy when you're going to be upgrading your ships. The Hunt. When on a mission, you can destroy alien ships as you move along. This is a rather rewarding work since you can find valuable loot for sale among the wreckage while raking in some extra XP. When on a hunt, any pilot should strive for a powerful ship and piloting skill, but you should also be on the lookout for artifacts scattered across the map. Artifacts give you various combat buffs such as increased speed, or they can even repair your hull. One more thing, keep an eye out on your fuel gauge. It's very easy to run out of juice during a prolonged chase. Fuel containers sometimes drop from destroyed enemies. They can also be found drifting around smaller space stations and abandoned transports. The looting. Don't forget to look through asteroid clusters. Inside, you can find valuable resources that can be sold or used to produce powerful types of ammo. The same resources can be used to assemble a duplicator, a device allowing you to respawn in open space or during a PvE mission, should you be killed. These resources can be used starting with player level 3, when the most powerful orange weapon mod is unlocked. Besides those resources, the mod will require mono crystals. These can be acquired via daily quests that we have mentioned before. Start saving those crystals early and you will thank me later for this advice, trust me. Conquest. Here we are at high-level gameplay. Conquest is a game mode where you fight for various sectors of the galaxy using Dreadnought. A Dreadnought is a huge spaceship built by local corporations. A lone player can join the fray as a member of one of the conflicting sides and win a hefty reward if his side wins. But you will do much better if you join a corporation that as a whole controls sectors that yield various bonuses each day. Money, artifacts, and even galactic standards, the game's premium currency. All this will become available starting with rank 7. But let's look a bit further ahead. At rank 10 you will get access to the most profitable sectors of the galaxy. And at rank 13 you will finally put those monocrystals to good use, because this is when you can build your own unique ship to suit your personal playstyle. Piracy. By completing missions and collecting monocrystals, you are bound to meet pirates, sooner or later. Not those NPC ones, but live players that make a living by reaving across the space of StarConflict. Some of you might be getting the same idea by now. Why not become the predator, not prey? Well, you can do that, but you have to remember that there is no sense in ambushing players by the gates. A newly arrived player has temporary invulnerability. You, should you decide to attack, will be marked as an aggressor. Aggressors can jump between locations, so your so-called prey will simply wreck you, and if not, it will just get away. By killing a non-aggressor player, you will be marked as a criminal. The local cops will hunt you as soon as you approach a space station. As a criminal, you risk losing the ship before you can even dock. Finally, a criminal is a good price for any regular player that does not want to fight other players for fun. But by killing you, that player will get no penalties and will then enjoy going through your stuff once your ship is wrecked. This is it for today. See you in space.